Hello, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Ask the Accountant Network, Ask the Bookkeeper. We're here at the ICB Summit event, and we're here to make sure that all the bookkeepers see all the love. That's why we changed the name for today. And we're doing our Pitstop Podcast. We've got our final guest of the day. I can't believe we finally get the opportunity. We've asked and begged, and then we asked some more and begged some more, and she's finally come along to grace us on our podcast, and we can't be more happier for it. Lara, why are you here and who you are? Tell the people, please.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Aaron, for having me on. So I run LJM Bookkeeping at Ace Excel. I'm an ICB qualified bookkeeper, and I've been in practice almost 15 years. I also now sit on ICB's Advisory Council, and I chair ICB's Tech Advisory Council as well, because I am a lover of all things software.
So are we all. Look, you are someone in this industry who, especially in the ICB world, people come to. People want to understand what tech is Lara used, because that's going to be the tech that everyone's going to use, right? But what do you think of this event, of how it's come? Because I'm newer to the the ICB Luca industry. First one I came was 4 years ago now, what it is. But I imagine you've been to far more than that. Funnily
enough, no.
Really?
I think for the first 10 years of my ICB kind of journey, I was kind of quite quiet, quite behind the scenes.
Okay.
I'm just someone running a little practice. And then 5 years ago, I entered my first Lucas.
Oh.
And it was the virtual one.
Yeah.
And I got shortlisted, and it kind of all kicked off from there. And then when I won my Luca for small practice 4 years ago, that was like the big thing of, actually, maybe I am doing things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
I'm not just someone sat at their desk. Because it was just like, it's that whole just a bookkeeper thing, isn't it? But that was exactly how I saw it. A kind of like, I'm doing my job and I'm doing what I do for my clients, and there's nothing good or big about it. And then I started to realize that maybe I was doing that, but maybe I was doing it in a slightly different way to other people. Yeah.
This event itself, how have you seen it evolve? Because you go to the other events, right? You're at Fab, you're at AccountX, you're at all of them. Like, how do you see this event different to the others?
Community. This isn't just an exhibition or a conference. It's the whole tribe getting together, spending time.
Yeah.
It starts from the moment you get on the train. You're like arranging trains to make sure you get into King's Cross at the same time, or you jump on a train with someone. It starts from the moment you leave the house, and it's very different. You can have a discussion here with anyone about anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be bookkeeping or software related.
Yeah.
You're just kind of surrounded by friends and people that you find it really easy to talk to, hopefully inspire you. You might learn something, you might
100%.
make a new connection. And I think from the very first summit I did, that was the whole thing. I've been to AccountX, I've been to these big shows, and it was great, but they may be a bit overwhelming, maybe.
Yeah.
And even something like Fab, it was like loads of people that I didn't know. Whereas even though I don't know everyone in this room, I've probably met them online or spoken to them, and I think maybe that's something that social media's changed, and the way but ICB, I think, is brilliant at community. We always joke this is like our Christmas party. It's like the family get together at the end of the year. It's that sort of thing, and I think it definitely has that vibe.
So ICB the C should be community. Is that what you're telling me?
The C should change that, right? Yeah.
Okay, so obviously, ICB is not just about the bookkeeping summit. The ICB event is not just about the bookkeeping summit. It's a little thing called the Lucas. Is that fair to say that's what you're looking forward to next?
Yeah, Lucas it's always a bit nerve-wracking, though. It's like when you're up for an award, like, do you want to win? Do you not want? Especially when you're up against good friends as well. So, up for 2 tonight, so we'll see how that goes. And for me, I'm now in medium practice. So 4 or 5 years ago, I was small practice. Yeah. So this one being in medium practice is that's a part of my journey, and a great thing to be part of.
That's so good. And what I would say, I've been to a lot of award ceremonies and I've been to a lot of these things, and Luca is always different because it's back to that word community, right? Like, I've never known so many people celebrate so much success, where you go to the other ones and sometimes it's like, there's almost a bitterness sometimes about one, but it doesn't matter who goes up on that stage. There's a love for everyone, right?
And I think that's something you'll see it with branches tonight. It might not just be the branch chair. It might be
that's tribal. That's tribal within tribal, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
And I think that's the thing, is it's celebrating everything. And also now we're the only ones where we've actually got software awards in the same night. So it's like bringing the whole community together, the whole industry together. Okay, maybe not accountants, but the software, the bookkeepers, everyone together, I think is a really nice thing.
Yeah. And that software bit, that's what I just wish over. I don't know what the reason is. It's obviously politics involved. There's whatever the reason is, right? But I just wish more awards gave that, because for me, that's where the discussion can be had. Because like we've always said, when it comes to whoever goes up to get any award tonight, we're going to, all of it, like every person in the room will love every person who's going to get it, and they'll 100% deserve it. There's no debate about that, right? Like whoever wins it on merit. Beautiful. Love that. But there's something about software where we can all start getting a bit like, how did that win that? And how did this win that? And how did, you know what I mean? Like there's something a little bit more about opinions, isn't it? And we get to have those opinions and have those debates. And
well, you and I are a great one on
exactly. You're wrong, I'm right, yeah?
But again, it's like, we wouldn't be where we are without software nowadays.
Exactly.
And equally, the software wouldn't be where it is without us and the people that give back. So I think it's like seeing it not as two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
And it's like, actually, we're all part of this together. So let's make sure that everyone is there. And it's great to be able to speak to them and talk to them and have events and actually, but not just when you're stood at the stand asking them questions, actually get to know the people behind the software as well.
Exactly. Yeah. I love it. And I commend the Lucas for giving that, giving us that chance to have that debate and have that conversation, because that's how we learn about the other software, right? And learn it from there. So absolutely love it. Right. What's been your highlight so far of today then?
Well, it's funny. So I was listening to Emma Jones stand on stage and she spoke about her bookkeeper. Funnily enough, I know her bookkeeper and I also know her mate. So I went up to introduce myself and went, by the way, I've actually taken over the role that your bookkeeper used to do for your mentor. And
love that.
So that was quite an unexpected one. But it's lovely to catch up with everyone, see all my friends, and there's always great talks. I mean, Dave Selleck's AI is mind-blowing as
Everyone's
usual.
talking about it, yeah.
And so much range of different speakers. And it's great to see new people up there, ICB members getting up there, telling their stories, because that's how you inspire people. That's like, when we are doing things, but it might just be something that you pick up on that you're then like going, and then the next person thinks, oh yeah, actually I can get on stage. If they've done that and stood up there, I think it's a really good gateway to kind of getting to be able to tell your story in front of friends, because it shouldn't be intimidating. It should be like the easiest thing. If you can get through today, then you learn a bit more.
Definitely, 100%. Okay, so events like this, right? As accountants and bookkeepers, we have to pick and choose which ones we come to. There's a whole design, and we have to put a lot of commitment into it. But what's your one piece of advice, especially someone out there who maybe you've never gone to an event or maybe felt a bit nervous about going to events? What's your one bit of advice on how people should embrace these events and get the most out of them?
I think it is scary going, but just go. The first one you go to will always be overwhelming, no matter where it is.
Yeah.
Probably don't pick Accountex as your very first. Would be one of those.
Maybe Manchester.
Accountex North. But have an idea of what you're trying to get out of it, because you could very easily spend all day just wandering around feeling like it's too much. Whereas if you pick a few vendors that you want to go talk to, a few talks you want to go see, and actually make the most of it, you're going to keep coming back and you're going to get to know people, and you might find a few friends and things. Yeah. And I think, it's just actually get up and go. Because I think I was exactly that. I was like, I'm not going to do any of these because they're too big, they're too overwhelming, it's difficult to get to. And then you go to your first one and you meet people and you're like hooked, and you're like, actually, you get so much from it. So much more than just your CPD points. I love that. Great bit of advice. Okay, you are someone I would put as, where there's tiers to this game, right? And there's tiers to people who really love this industry, right? And I want to know, what is that reason that you love this? What's your big reason for this industry? Just giving you those cuddly feels and those everything else. It's the difference you can make when you do it right. When you see someone it's about the clients at the end of the day. If a client comes back to you and says, you've solved a headache, or you've really helped me, or I slept better at night, or I had something, whatever it is, you get to know people, you get to know your clients, and it just, you see even the tiny little bits of impact. Yeah. That's where the real value is in it. And when you've got a client that grows to, even if they're looking to sell, being part of that journey is something really special. Love that. And I think what you do as well is, because you talk about it so much, you inspire other people to
want to go out there and do that. And then keep doing it. All right. That's what you love about the industry, but what would you change about the industry?
Ooh.
What keeps you up at night?
HMRC, as everyone. what else
I mean, they're around the
say?
corner if you want to start with one.
No, I think it is. It's all those changes beyond our control. We've obviously got some big ones on the horizon.
Yeah.
It's keeping up with the regulatory stuff, whatever's coming up. It feels like sometimes you've just got your feet under you and then something else changes. And I think that makes it exciting, but it can be really scary as well.
Yeah, 100% agree. All right, I'm going to give you a time machine. And with this time machine, you're allowed to go back 12 months. And what I want you to do is go back to you in 12 months, but you're going to take something from now that you wish you had back then, that you're finding is like the most impactful. And it could be a gadget, it could be a piece of software, it could be a new skill, it could be anything. But what would you take back to yourself 12 months ago?
In my case, it's confidence. And you might not believe that.
I do not believe. Talk to me more. This is...
With everything that's happened in the last 12 months, I've had to be a bit more confident in myself.
Yeah.
I've always been confident in I've grown confidence in my skills, but actually being confident in myself and how that then relates to business, whether it's setting boundaries, whether it's taking on new challenges and actually embracing them. I've had to be a bit more self-confident in that regard.
Okay, love that. And I think that's important for people to listen to, right? Because I'm sure you get it as well, right? People, the expectation is because we go on stage or whatever we do, like they must be fine with it now. They're absolutely fine. But you must be saying, right? You still get that pit in your stomach, right? It's still there. That's still part of it. But I feel like if that goes away, I think that's a problem, isn't that? And I think we've got to tell each other that's fine, and also we've got to let everyone else know that actually. That's what it is. And you showing that vulnerable side, I think it's really important.
I think that's the thing is I'm no different to anyone else.
Yeah.
I've just maybe slightly further along that journey. And then you learn more about yourself as you go through that. So I think that's the key thing is, there's some great tech out there. There's some great, but actually if you don't have your self-belief and self-confidence, then you're never going to actually make the most of it.
That's a brilliant piece of advice. And I love that as well. Everyone else takes tech back with them when that time machine. Everyone else has been taken on. I love the fact you've gone for confidence. Love that. Right. We couldn't have a podcast without the 2 letters of words that everyone talks about now, AI. But what I want to do with you is I want to give you that same time machine, but I want you to go forward 12 months. Where do you see it? Like, if you had a crystal ball now, how are you seeing it? We're on the prefaces at the moment of something big, right?
Yeah.
12 months too soon, 12 months not enough time. Where do you see it? Talk to me.
I think possibly too soon for the big picture, but I think the small incremental gains that we're going to be making, whether it's seeing things that just help that little bit more, whether it's data integrations, being able to see things, being able to get access to information quicker, being able to kind of use it as a second brain almost in some regards as well. Well, there's so much information out there that AI can be really helpful in kind of collating that and getting to the data fast. Obviously, you need to be checking it.
Yeah.
But I think for sort of the next 12 months, it will be like, where does those small little things come in that just make that workflow ever so better, quicker, slicker, and getting that confidence again up in that systems. Like, what can you do with them? Making the most of everything you've already got, but augmenting it with AI.
I'm going to take this question further with you because I know you know your tech, you know it's inside out. Are you thinking that the big, like taking that big next step, are you seeing it that we should be leaning on our current vendors to do that? Or do you see a third party like ChatGPT or something like that coming in and empowering those solutions? Where's your parameter at the moment of which one's going to be the right way for us?
I'd like to see our current vendors include it more and more.
Okay.
Because they've already got the infrastructure.
Yeah.
And if we're using something and we think it's really great, they're going to lose clients if something comes in and we're having to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
So I would like to see it from their perspective, because they've got the developers, they've got the teams,
Yeah,
they've got
100%.
all the actual understanding. Yes, I love tech. Can I code? No. So I need some support from them to say, hang on, let's keep up with this curve and help me to keep up with it.
Yeah.
Rather than having to keep going outside of the current workflow to build in extra stuff to use AI properly.
Love that. And I think as well, because again, we'll go back to the fact that especially in this community, people look up to you of which software to use and when to use and all that, right? So much easier for you to go, because they've implemented it here, this is how to use it, and you're going to get so much more buy-in for that, right?
Yeah.
Than having to go, here's this amazing tool. Now, I've just spent 6 weeks learning it, and I've got to this point where I feel competent enough and blah, blah, blah. That's such a harder sell to get someone to get involved and get invested in, right?
Yeah, and exactly. And there's fear and there's worry about using it and there's time to learn it. There's all those sorts of things. Whereas if the current vendors can build that in more, it's a lot quicker curve on it.
Yeah.
You get a lot more ROI from where you are on it. And you don't have to know. You can hopefully trust your vendors that they're going to do it in the right way. And they're going to be hearing from a lot of different voices in the industry to build that. Whereas you've got someone else, it's very difficult to come in. Are you trusting the right people? Are you hearing the right voices? Are you building what you need to for the future? And I think that's a lot easier to do as someone with a stack or with an app out there.
Yeah, I love that. All right, we're on the business end of this podcast now. And for the first time ever, you've gone for not only the easy method, but the hard method of our very important game, which is our Top Trump game. Now, what have I got in front of me? I've got the easy one in front of me. So what we're going to do this a little bit different for you. We're going to go for the easy one first, which has been curated for you. So someone actually picked and decided what the cards...
Was the person that picked liked me, though? That's the question.
Well, you've been on a podcast. I won't give away who it was, but you've been on a podcast, so I feel like she knows you enough to say, right, these are the ones to go through. Go through from there. So I think she's picked some absolute bangers for you. But we're going to do this one first, and then afterwards we're going to do the hard mode. And the hard mode, you picked randomly, didn't you?
I did indeed.
And no one ever picks the hard mode, so I'm really, really, really excited.
I told you, Aaron, I am a sports person. I like a challenge.
Well, Chris Downing's probably the only one who's done the hard mode, so you've got to beat him when we get to that. But let's do the easy mode first. Let's see where you fall in from here. So remember the rules. The rules are you're allowed to ask me any questions you like. I can only say yes or no, though.
Yep.
You're allowed to pass at any point, but it's a 1 minute penalty.
Okay.
Are you ready to ask me some silly questions?
Let's go on then.
You can ask me silly questions in 3, 2, 1. Ask away.
Person or software?
Yes or no?
Yes or no, sorry. Software company?
No.
Female?
Yes.
Bookkeeper?
No.
Vendor?
No. Well, technically, she has something that can be vended in the past, but that's later down the line.
ICB member?
No.
No. Accountant?
Yes.
Okay. Joe Wood?
No.
No. Is she here?
No.
They're not here today. Okay. Vended in the past.
I'm making sure I've got the easy ones now. I'll give you a clue. Maybe go with, and this hopefully will help you, what allegiance they've got for software.
Okay. So, Xero?
No.
QuickBooks?
Yes.
Rachel Harris? No.
That's similar sort of like sphere.
Similar sort of...
She may have taken over from her dad's practice.
Ariona?
Yes. Come on.
Right.
You warmed you up now.
You warmed me up now.
Okay. That's why you're doing this one first, right?
Yeah.
It's just a warm up, so no pressure. Go for it.
Right. Software?
No.
Bookkeeper?
Not a person either, though.
Is it the Luca?
It is. Luca was.
Right. Bookkeeper?
Yes.
Female?
Yes.
Branch chair?
I don't believe so.
You
No.
don't believe
In fact,
so.
no.
They here today?
Yes.
They speaking today?
No, but I believe on the virtual, maybe.
Okay. Millie?
Yes, well done. Next.
Right. Female?
No.
Software?
No.
So it's a guy.
Yes.
Vendor?
Technically, yes.
They here today?
No. Should have been, though. And a lot of people are really, really annoyed they're not.
You included?
Yeah, why not? Maybe I'm stirring the pot.
Is it Jonathan from Buddy?
No.
Payroll vendor, though? No. Main, one of the big three?
No.
No.
Not just a vendor, not always. Also not just known for being a vendor.
Not just known for being a vendor. Sean Gaunt?
No. Saying the right letters.
Johann?
Yes. One more to go. That's the final one.
Right, okay. We've had software, so not the bookkeeper? No.
No, not a bookkeeper. Very, very associated with bookkeeping, though.
One of the ICB team?
Yes.
Amy?
Yes. 3 minutes 33. So not a bad attempt, not a bad attempt.
Given I got stuck on Ariona,
Yeah. But that was your warm-up, right?
Okay.
That was your warm-up. 3 minutes 33 is a warm-up.
Dear God, that's not going to go well.
Remember, this was completely random. You chose these.
I did. I'm now regretting this, Aaron.
I've got every faith in you. So hard mode goes now. Ask me some silly question. 3, 2, 1, go.
Software?
No.
Accountant?
No.
Bookkeeper?
Yes.
Okay. Are they here today?
Yes.
Female?
No.
Tim?
Yes.
I love the fact I picked Tim. Right. Vendor?
No.
Software?
No.
Accountant?
Yeah, a different version of accountant.
Different version of accountant. What, an advisor rather than an accountant?
In fairness, accountant plus.
Accountant plus.
Something else.
Okay.
More known for.
More known for what? Speaking?
Does speaking, but that's not what they're known for.
Okay. So they're known for being involved in software?
So go down that route of accounting again.
Okay.
What else we got?
So we're going, what, tax advisor, that sort of route?
Not that one.
Management accountant? We've got, what virtual CFO kind of style? Not tax, not...
No, we're looking at accounting roles here.
Owning, I'm guessing they own a practice then?
Yes, you do.
They own a practice. UK based?
Yep. There's one big role that... So bookkeeping, accounting...
Oh, audit. Okay, so she's an auditor. Amy?
Hashtag audit Amy, yes.
Software?
Yeah.
UK based.
Yeah.
OCR?
They have an OCR part of it. And just to clarify, this is a person within software.
Okay, it's a person within, so it's a software, it's someone from a software vendor. Work for Xero? Work for Sage?
Yes.
Is it Chris?
No.
Is it Tim?
Yes.
Bookkeeper?
No.
Software vendor?
No, but I'll give you a vendor, though.
Podcaster? Or
Yeah.
involved in
podcasting.
podcasting? Is it Lizzie?
And then your final one, which
Right.
you may or may not have seen, but it's fine. Let's go for
I
it.
didn't say. Accountant?
No.
Bookkeeper?
No.
Works in software?
A vendor. Vendor's the best one.
A vendor, okay. In this room?
Yes. Not your typical vendor.
Not your typical vendor.
Vendors really like this person, though.
Caroline Hobden.
Yeah. 4 minutes 11, which I believe means you beat Chris Downing.
Yeah.
On the hard mode. On the hard mode. Right, well, thank you so much for giving up your time. Thank you for coming along to our silly little podcast. Please use that camera, whichever camera it's going to be. I would say that camera, but someone's in the way. That one, plug, and plug away.
Thank you very much, Aaron. So, yeah, I'm Lara. I run LJM Bookkeeping and Ace Excel. Ace Excel is designed to help bookkeepers and small businesses understand their finance processes better, build the right app stack that works for them, and then LJM Bookkeeping does the done-for-you stuff.
I love that. And now we have it, another episode of Pitstop Podcast brought to you from the ICB Summit. Ask the Bookkeeper for one day, really, as we celebrate all you bookkeepers out there. Lara, thank you so much for coming on our show. Thank you for being here. I think the whole audience will agree. We need to get you on a Cool Friends episode, get talking a little bit more about what's going on, everything that you've done, how you've got to where you've got to, like unpack all those elements to it, and more importantly, get you a Stop Trump's card. I think that's got to happen.
Yes.
So thank you so much for coming along.
Thank you very much for having me, Aaron.
Anytime. And that's it. Remember to like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, because you are in the right place for everything to do with the world of bookkeeping, accounting, everything in between. So thank you very much. And we're now going to do an awkward wave to say bye. Bye.